This video has been sponsored by Brilliant. A while ago, I got an email, and someone had sent me something very interesting. It was a paper that covered all of the chemicals and reagents needed for the total laboratory synthesis of the chocolate chip cookie. And the moment that I saw this, I felt that I had to do it. Just the idea of synthesizing a cookie, I thought was really funny. But what I think is even more interesting is the fact that if I use pure lab chemicals to make them, in theory, I should get some pure lab cookies. And that, I don't know, are those better? I feel like those have to be better than regular cookies. They have to be, they're pure. The only problem is that they cost $30,000, which is slightly more than I'm willing to pay for a batch of cookies. However, I figured that if I just scaled everything down, it might be possible. I don't need an entire batch of 25 to 30 cookies. All I need is just one pure cookie, which should at least be less than $30,000. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be making, as far as I know, the world's purest cookie. And I already have all the ingredients. The first one we have is this. Sodium chloride, pure table salt. Vanillin. That's to make the vanilla extract. Way too much sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. Sucrose.
Sugar.
Well, it's not just regular sugar, proteomics grade sugar.
What does that mean?
It means it's really pure. Next one, coconut oil.
Oh.
Which we'll be using instead of butter, because apparently pure butter doesn't exist. And the last one is my favorite. Water. Ultra pure water. Part of me thinks this is the most expensive water I've ever bought. I don't remember what it cost, but I think it's gonna hurt me if I remember. These were not the bulk of the cost. The other ones are in this fridge. These were the difficult ones to get. The first one is just wheat flour. The next one is whole egg powder. I just realized now it says not for human consumption right on the package. Intended for laboratory use only.
Oh my.
Either way, the last one, this is just baking chocolate. Also not for human consumption, but you know, that's about it.
Wait, what about those?
What is it? What? Oh no. We don't worry about those. I've been waiting so long to open these up because it costs a lot of money. These alone were over 1,000 each, so it's one of the most exciting unboxings I've done in a long time. We'll start with the baking chocolate. Tear this thing open. Very curious. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty.
Whoa.
There's no way we're gonna use this much. Just one. Oh, it's all dark chocolate, I guess. Like all baking dark chocolate.
Okay, looks like regular chocolate. Looks nice.
Next one, whole egg powder. So you get a bunch of pouches. Got all these whole egg powders. It's kind of cool. It comes in like these anti-static bags. That's it. So we got our egg. And the last one is wheat flour.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the heart and soul of the cookie. So all of these are standard reference materials, and these aren't just like needlessly super expensive. They are actually certified to be pure, so that when you do any food production, you have something to compare what you're doing to something that's pure, to know how dirty your stuff is. So these have been certified to, I guess, have no bacteria, no weird contaminants. They are as pure as you can possibly get these ingredients.
Aren't things that are on the shelf already supposed to be like pretty pure?
I'm pretty sure that, like, average things that you can buy, like chocolate and stuff, they're literally allowed to have like bug parts in them. Like, and other random junk.
Oh man.
There's a recipe in the original paper, but I'm not sure where they got it. And I mean, as far as I know, they could have just made it up. So instead, I had my grandmother put together a recipe. I had her put together one that specifically would replace butter with coconut oil. According to her, it works. According to her, she's tested it. And you know, I trust her, I think. So it's just called Grandma Recipe. All scaled to the 50 grams of flour. The first step is to preheat the oven. We're just gonna skip that part. So add coconut oil and both sugars to a stand mixer with a paddle attachment.
Wait, what?
Okay, we don't have any of that. Instead, we have a beaker and a glass rod. Oh, we also have this. I bought these specifically to make it. This is standard labs cookie synthesis equipment. We're gonna need 29.07 grams of the coconut oil. The only problem is it's kind of solid. Coconut oil melted. Now we can actually measure it out, and to do that, I got this. A dedicated scale. Hasn't ever experienced nasty chemicals before.
Wait, where
What?
are your gloves?
You're right.
This is serious here.
Yeah, I forgot, we bought this entire lab coat just for this. Can't believe I almost contaminated this cookie with me. Boom. Next ingredient are proteomics grade sucrose.
Okay.
Look at how crystalline it is. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm bad. All right, now we got sugar everywhere. Now we gotta combine these two ingredients. Okay. Gotta stir it. Okay, I think that's good. Got a classic oil carbohydrate mixture. It'll hang out here, okay? I wanna do the flour, baking soda, and salt next. Oh yeah. So we got the sodium bicarbonate there. So we got our salt, and what we have to do next is just mix them together. So I'll add the salt first. Make sure it's all in there. Now the sodium bicarbonate. That's mixed enough, right?
That's good, that's good.
And now for the difficult part. The vanillin. Normally you just get vanilla extract, but instead this is just some white crystals. How do I turn this into vanilla extract? How much vanillin is in vanilla extract? I think there are some YouTube videos where people extract it from vanilla extract. We can watch those, and then we can do the calculations to figure out how much there should. Okay, I got it.
Warning. Ethyl acetate is highly volatile and extremely flammable. The experiment should be performed in a fume hood or in a well-ventilated area.
I just need another beaker, and I'm gonna need to add 1.3 grams of vanillin. Oh, it smells so nice. Now, just gotta add 200 milliliters of liquid. I put the label on the wrong side, but it's food grade ethanol. I really hope it dissolves. This is the purest vanilla extract anyone has ever had. You see that?
See?
It's all fully dissolved, I think.
I don't see any crystals.
Now, for arguably what's even more difficult is the egg. We now need about 1/3 of a large egg. And, you know, when we get it as just packets of egg powder, I'm assuming that this is one entire egg. That's okay, I think I have an idea. I got this. Oh yeah, looks exactly like I thought it would.
That's probably good.
I don't think it has to be super accurate. Yeah, I think that's about right. I don't think, this is not an exact science. Okay, so we got about 10 mils of egg. And now we need to add 10 milliliters of ultra pure water. Opening up this pure water. Now we go lower in the pipette. Exactly 10 mils. We're reconstituting the egg. I'm not exactly sure why the egg came as dry. Look at that.
Okay.
Does that look like a normal egg?
No, it looks thicker than a normal egg. It just doesn't look as slimy as a regular egg, you know?
This is definitely the weirdest egg I've ever encountered. Okay, I think that's good. The egg is ready.
All right, let's get to actually baking now.
What we need to do is transfer 2.76 mils of our vanillin solution into that. Just mix it around. Okay, I think that's good. Ooh, that looks like a totally normal egg. The next one is the coconut oil and the sugar. Look at that, that's cool. Okay, so that's good. And now, really important part, adding the flour. It's thickening, right?
Yeah.
How thick is it supposed to get?
I mean, it's supposed to get like cookie dough consistency, which so pretty thick.
I'm just fearful that it's gonna get too thick, you know? Okay, I'm gonna add the rest. There's some left over. That's probably like $5 worth of flour. Okay, that's everything. Does that look good?
Yeah, it looks good. That's right, that's right.
Okay, it actually looks good. But I'm definitely gonna have to do this by hand, otherwise this is gonna be the most unmixed cookie ever. This looks really good. I actually don't know what cookie dough looks like, but this looks good.
Yes.
That's how you mix it, right? So what we have to do now is get the chocolate chips. That is the last ingredient. So I'm gonna have to break it up. I'm gonna have to make my own chocolate chips. Shouldn't be too hard, right?
We're good.
Yeah, just remove this. We have our choco chips. Now, just gotta add them.
That's good. That's plenty.
Yeah, that's like half chocolate. Okay, now, just gotta sprinkle some of this chocolate. You gotta push it in, right?
Just add a bunch, yeah.
I don't like when there's big chunks.
Are you picking which chocolate chip sizes you want to add to it?
Yeah. I feel like in this cookie it matters. Okay.
Yeah, now you just, that's right.
What do you think?
Looks delicious.
Does it look like it's a little sparse of chips?
Yeah.
That looks like really good.
Looks great.
It's like taking up the chocolate color as well. Whoa, look at that. This is a preview of the cookie to come. Okay. And now, we gotta preheat our oven. It's a vacuum oven, but you should be able to make cookies in it. I don't see why not. How do you shape a cookie? Like, what is the science? Like, how much is it gonna spread out?
Cool. Pretty, quite a lot.
You think so?
Oh yeah, a piece of dough this size.
I want to make it perfect. How's this?
Looks great.
I am really tempted to just like
No.
taste it. No, yeah, you're right. I will wait. We're literally like minutes away from the final cookie. There's no point. Okay. So how long we put in here? Like 10 minutes or something?
Yep. What is?
It's just because it's vacuum sealed. So then when you shut it, the extra air gets pushed down.
Oh.
Wait, okay, look, actually. It looks like it's doing something. It's looking pretty good. It's turning into a cookie.
It's puffing up.
Yeah. It's turning into a cookie. It's working. It's looking so cookie-like. I still have no idea what it tastes like, but at least it looks like it's working out in some way. It's been 12 minutes. It looks good.
You just.
Oh, it looks like it's cracking on the edges, though. That's not good. We got to get it out of there.
That's normal. That's normal.
No, it's cracking. We got to get it out of there. More cracks are forming. We got to get it out of there. It's cracking up in there.
Very delicate process. If you take it out too early, it could fall apart.
It's cracking up. We got to get it out of there. It's cracking to pieces. That doesn't smell like a cookie. It smells like nothing. That doesn't smell like anything was done.
Okay.
Looks like a cookie, right? I don't know what that is in the middle.
I don't think it's cooked enough.
But it's all cracked on the edges.
That's okay.
It's cracked in the middle, too.
That's normal. That's normal. Like you'll experience cracks in a cookie. It won't be perfect all the time. Okay, that's good. It's good.
Think so? It looks a little doughy in the middle. That looks cooked.
No, it's good. It's good. Let it sit.
Are you sure?
Yes. Naturally, as the cookie sits,
Oh, it's still gonna cook.
it's still gonna cook. Yeah. But if you leave it in for too long,
Then it just.
then it will burn the outside.
Should I stab this in or
No.
no?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know how to make cookies. I still want it to be not done in the middle, you know? Should we put it back in?
This is really honestly it's a judgment call.
I'm not a baker. I panicked.
You know what? Put it back in for another minute. I say do it. I say we do it. It can't be in there for too long though.
Okay, we're just randomly putting it back in. I mean, I guess it can't be worse than it already is. I mean, as good as it already is. I swear to God, if it starts cracking again, I'm gonna panic.
Because you're right, the cracking could spread, and then it could just literally just crumble, which is not good. Are there any cracks forming?
If it is sugar on top, it's remelting. It doesn't look like more cracks are forming. That really does disturb me, though, the cracks. Why is it cracking? That means it's like the flour or something?
Could be a variety of reasons.
Because now it looks like it's puffing a bit in the middle, which means that it's probably cooking more.
It is puffing up more in the middle. I do see that.
I do see like what looks like little blooms of something. Is that just sugar that came out?
I really think that's sugar.
Hopefully I didn't burn the hell out of it. Ooh. That looks better. I think that looks immediately better. It doesn't look raw in the middle.
You're right.
I'm now significantly more confident. I'm significantly more confident with this cookie. Look, and the middle's puffing down too.
It looks really chewy.
Yeah, that feels way more cooked now. It looks good. I think it looks good. I hope it looks good.
No, it looks great.
I guess we just have to wait for it to cool down, and then we can see how it tastes. Ooh. That seems pretty good.
This is it.
Okay, I don't think it's super stable. It's oily. I think that's good. Oh. Okay. This looks like, what, a 7 on 10 cookie?
Yeah.
Just by presentation. I think 7 on 10 is fair. Mostly because of this weird crust on the top. Smell, it's 0 on 10. But consistency, the fact that it stayed together, that's 10 on 10 so far. I think the only thing we can do now is taste it, right?
Yep.
I think I just need to bite this thing. So scared.
Do it.
I don't want to swallow it.
No.
Okay, so it's not good.
Really?
No.
Damn.
Who could have known? I think I have to. So the reason I spat it out isn't because I think it's actually dangerous. Well, actually, I kind of wonder if it is dangerous. At the end of the day, it is a bunch of chemicals. Like, I don't actually want to eat this. I'm gonna try it again. I need a second opinion. The first one, I was a little bit nervous. I need a second opinion to see.
Well, what is it? What is it? What's wrong with it?
It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's just the blandest thing I've ever had. There's nothing good about it. It's not sweet. It doesn't taste like coconut. I don't even know how that's possible. It's like there's no vanilla in there.
Chocolate?
I don't taste any chocolate.
How's that possible?
It's the blandest thing I've ever tasted. The texture was like grains, just grainy. You can see it looks grainy.
Looks like a normal cookie to me.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Looks like a normal cookie to you? Does it smell like a normal cookie?
Oh God, no, no. Great
You want to
line.
try a piece?
Yes, yeah.
I'll cut you off. I'll cut you off a little sliver. Do it.
Okay. So, I immediately hate the taste. Oh man.
Wait, you got to rate it on 10 when it's still in your mouth and the taste is fresh.
So yeah, on 10, man, I'm giving that like a 3 on 10.
3. Okay.
It's really bad.
That's better than I thought.
Really? This doesn't taste like it has any soul in it. It also tastes like wood a bit.
So, what's the conclusion? What lesson can we learn from this? I mean, the obvious one is don't spend thousands of dollars on a cookie, especially if you're making the cookie with chemicals and lab supplies. That's a good one. I think that my interpretation of purity was naive. This whole time, I didn't realize that purity was here in this circle, and that flavor and smell were out here. Purity didn't have anything to do with flavor or smell or texture. Purity is its own thing, and if you want to achieve true purity, you must sacrifice everything that makes it worth it. And you know what? I think this was a success. I learned a lot from this video. A lot of stuff that I probably should have already known. And I hope that maybe you learned something too. But if you didn't, well, it's a perfect time to introduce the sponsor of this video, Brilliant.org. Brilliant's a website with a whole bunch of different interactive lessons in things like math, physics, chemistry, and computer science. And I think they teach everything in a really fun and interesting way. In my opinion, they make it feel a lot more like a game and not like you're just reading from a textbook, and I think it's just way better. On top of this, all of the lessons are all really concise, and they're chopped up into small little segments, so you can start and stop whenever, and you don't have to commit these large blocks of time to learn. I think this is really important for me because I'm always running around making cookies and putting together videos, and just being able to sit down or to go on my phone for like 5 minutes at a time it makes it even possible to do it. Right now, I'm doing a couple of their math courses, and in particular, I'm focusing on the infinity one, which is something that's just always interested me. With all that being said though, I've been really enjoying Brilliant, and if you're interested in learning something new, I definitely recommend checking them out. Right now, you can also get everything that Brilliant offers for free for a full 30 days by going to brilliant.org/NileBlue or by clicking the link in the description. The first 200 people who sign up will also get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. So that's it. Oh, also, I forgot. We made these shirts just for this video to commemorate the Pure cookie. And I think it turned out really well. We got the NileBlue here, got the 100%, little words pure everywhere, and they're only available for a limited time.